What's up, guys? My name is Joel, also known on YouTube as the Batman Collector, and today I'm really excited to be doing a collaboration here with the Batman Statue Collector, and I kind of just want to give you guys an idea of what my collection is and how it got started and why Batman is so important to me. I started collecting Batman back when I was 5 years old. He was just the coolest superhero ever. I started watching it with with the Michael Keaton movies back in '89, '90. We had Michael Keaton, then we had the animated series, and they were both just incredible. There was just something magical and dark and mysterious and relatable to Batman in a way that other characters just weren't. And that's something that has stuck with me through my entire life and has really never gone away. And because of that, I just always wanted to have the coolest, best Batman items that I could get, or that I could afford anyway. And of course that started, with just little things. It started with just buying things at Walmart, whatever toys came out for the new movies. As blasphemous as it actually might seem, I actually didn't start reading comics. I mean, I had a few when I was a kid, but I didn't read them until I was much older. For me, I started with the Keaton movies and the animated series, and then, and my mom also loved the Adam West TV show, which I also watched as a kid, and I loved it too. Because when you're a kid and you watch something like that, it's not comedy. You take it seriously and you love it, and all the elements that make Batman great are in that show. And so because of those things, I was kind of born at the perfect time to become a Batman fanatic. And here I am today with an entire room collection that I'm excited to show you guys. Unfortunately, there are some things that I do wish I had. My one missing piece that I really would love to have would be the Hot Toys '89 Batmobile. It is a phenomenal masterpiece and very hard to get. And this is a tip for you guys that maybe might be new to collecting. Keep in mind, this stuff might seem crazy expensive, and it is. But you gotta do what you love, and you gotta buy what you love, and I'm telling you right now, you won't regret it. Once you have that thing, you're gonna love it forever. And it's really hard to get things in the secondary market sometimes. Like, for example, the '89 Batmobile, I saw it a few years ago at a store. I just thought it was so cool, but at that time, I hadn't quite mentally prepared myself to pay $600 for a collectible, where today it probably goes for $900 to $1,200 on the secondary market, and is very, very, very difficult to obtain for U.S. collectors, or really for anybody. It's just a phenomenal piece that no one wants to let go of. So this is a tip to new collectors: if you see it, just jump on it, because you may not be able to get it later. And I guess if I had to come up with a piece that I wish existed, that I would love to have someday, it would be a Prime 1 piece, probably a 1/3 Michael Keaton from either Batman '89 or Batman Returns. Either one would be amazing. My favorite, I prefer Batman Returns, but in '89 I'd be more than happy with. Or Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns, a 1/3 scale would be a dream come true for me. So yeah, without further ado, let me give you a little tour of my collection room. As of now, I don't have any Prime 1s. I'm still waiting for Batgirl. She's going to be my first. And then I have Arkham Origins Batman on the way too. But I do have some sideshow pieces and some Hot Toys and some NECA. And yeah, let me give you a tour. We'll start over here. A lot of my posters are vintage. This is a vintage door poster. This one's vintage here. It's my favorite Batmobile, like I said. This is a Kyle Crawford poster, one of 100 made. Just love it. I think Batman Returns is quite possibly my favorite Batman movie. And here we have Michelle Pfeiffer, which that's a reprint, but I like it because it's Batman Returns, which is my favorite, and the movie came out on June 19th, which is also just happens to be my birthday. So it's kind of cool. Here are my first two sideshow pieces, quarter scale. Michael Keaton, '89 Batman. This is the regular edition. At that time, I found it a good deal on it on eBay, so I just picked it up. Don't regret it at all. Love it. This piece is magnificent. It's an old piece. It's been out for a long time, but I just love it. And Catwoman here is probably a close second. You can see a lot of people complain about the head sculpt, but from this angle, it actually looks exactly like her. So, love it. Very happy with it. Here are my Hot Toys pieces. Batman '89. Here's me with the actual suit in the Warner Brothers studio, wearing the same shirt that I am right now. Here is Joker, Jack Nicholson Joker. I actually saw this long gun here in Las Vegas recently too. And here's me with the actual suit, trying to avoid the glare there. Batman Returns. This is a newer piece. It came out last year, I think. I think this is my favorite suit. I know a lot of people think that's crazy because they don't like the Art Deco design, but I think it looks great. It's just awesome. And here's my one and only tweeter headpiece. Absolutely fantastic. I would like to buy more from them, but they haven't come out with too much else that I just have to have. But really great company. If you ever see something from them in their 1/6 scale statues, just get it. They're maquettes actually, but the quality is fantastic. Here I've got where my TV is, and I've got my, the different cars from the different movies and shows. This is where I would have my Hot Toys Batmobile. I always picture it in my mind what it would look like there, but not sure I'll ever get it. It's just so expensive now. My vintage stuff. This Batman right here, the one in the back there, that's one I've actually had for my entire life. And every time I've moved, I always take it with me. I've never lost it. I'm sure a lot of people have stuff that their parents sold or gave away when they were kids that, and I did lose a lot of things that way, but this one I managed to keep forever, and the rest of it I had to rebuy later. Here's my Dark Knight. These are both exclusives. I don't display them with their exclusives because I just feel like the regulars look better. I do like these pieces. They're a little smaller, but still cool. Very happy to have them. My DX12 Catwoman. Me with that suit as well. The Masterpiece DX12 Joker. Absolutely amazing piece. Took me forever to get this, but I found the right deal. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. You just gotta stalk eBay until you find the right deal. And I did, and I got him. And I'm just so glad because it's just their collection's not right unless you have this. It was bugging me forever. Here's my Bane. Absolutely awesome piece too. Doesn't come with a lot of accessories, but still a fantastic piece. And I finally got a Scarecrow. This is my newest one. Very happy to have him. I'm hoping to add a Two-Face in here eventually soon. Here is my Arkham stuff. Arkham, in my opinion, is the purest form of Batman. They're just phenomenal games. If you haven't played them, you are doing yourself a disservice, especially if you're a Batman fan. I always collect signatures. Every year I go to Comic-Con, and I get signatures from whatever Batman people are there. Here I have Man-Bat, Lauren Lester, who was also the voice of Robin in the animated series. Mr. Freeze, Riddler. Open this up. A lot of this is just DC Collectibles pieces. That one's from NECA, this Harley here. Very cool. This Catwoman here is actually one of 500. She's pretty rare in color anyway. That's the GameStop exclusive version. It's pretty rare. Very difficult to find. Let's get this open. This Red Hood actually has gone up in value a lot too because it was a GameStop exclusive. My Penguin here, you can see, is signed by Nolan North. I met him at Comic-Con a few years ago. Kind of wish I had just gotten like a signature like I do up top, but I wasn't thinking. I just got this signed instead. But still really cool to have, and he was a very friendly, nice guy. So, it's just nice to have. Here I've got my Harley statue, and it's the Batarang that came with the exclusive or the limited edition version. And here I'm going to extend my Arkham stuff. I'd like to put some quarter scales up here from Sideshow. Maybe I'll eventually get that Joker. Just didn't love the head sculpt on it. Got this Batarang here, which is really cool. I have the Prime 1 Batgirl on pre-order right now, and I'm about halfway through the payments. Cannot wait. That will be my first Prime 1 piece. Cannot wait to be a Prime 1 collector. I also have the Arkham Origins Batman on pre-order as well, the exclusive. Here, my comics. I have the original Killing Joke, Harley #1 from her first series, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow first appearance. Very proud to have those. I'm almost tempted to say this is my favorite Sideshow piece, but because this is the exclusive, and this is a masterpiece. It is a work of art. Absolutely amazing. Got my Adam West, Burt Ward here. Love these. Here, my Arkham City. I also have 2 more of these on pre-order. The Joker and the Arkham Knight Batman are also on pre-order from Hot Toys, coming out later this year. This is my animated series area. My Diane Pershing signature, which I just recently got at Comic-Con. Love these DC Designer series statue, absolutely phenomenal. These are from, what is it? Diamond Select makes these PVC statues relatively cheap, but totally worth the money. Really cool. Here it is, my Kevin Conroy signature. They didn't have an Arkham. He for some reason he didn't have Arkham prints, so I just grabbed this one. An animated series. Love it. And here's Lauren Lester. My Batwing, my Batmobile. Fantastic. Love these. And here I've just got, you know, all the Arkham figures. I'm sorry, animated series. Have them all. All the villains. Zatanna. And again, I've got some more vintage pieces down here. And then here, I've got my NECA pieces. NECA is really up in their game lately. Doing a nice job competing with Hot Toys. And right here is where, if they ever make a Michael Keaton piece from Prime 1, that's where it's going to go, right there. And then here, along here, that's where I'm going to put all my Prime 1 pieces, all along this thing here. And then here, I'd like to put the 1/3 from Prime 1 of the Dark Knight. I'd like to put him there with all my Dark Knight pieces here. Which I really don't collect this stuff anymore. Now that I collect Prime 1 and Sideshow and Hot Toys, I don't have as much interest in this kind of stuff like I used to. And here's my Adam West section. I met Adam West a few years ago. I got his signature as well. I'm really kicking myself because Burt Ward and Julie Newmar were also there, but stupid me, I didn't get their autographs for some reason. And I'll probably never see them again, so that really bugs me. Here's my couple NECA quarter scales. Very nice. Here, actually, I have Marv Wolfman's signature, who is the creator of Deathstroke. It's a cheap comic. It's not his first appearance. I wish it was, but this is the one I had, so I brought it to him. It's an older one, and just really happy to have it. And, yeah, so that's pretty much my whole collection. So, yeah, it's every day it gets bigger. It expands more and more, and I just love it. You know, it's kind of my addiction, and I just really enjoy doing it. So, anyway, guys, thanks for going on my tour with me. Hope you enjoyed my collection. Alright, guys, so I hope you enjoyed my tour. This is Batman Collector signing out, and on behalf of me and Batman Statue Collector, we'll see you in the Batcave.